And hello everyone for the second game against greyhound now that I'm gonna try to analyze. And this time, after my first win, it was my time to it was his time to declare deck first, and he chose Scandinavia and spec. So a pretty strong deck, especially on this map because fast is pretty close. It's hard to push, really. It has a lot of pretty close range, and this is where Scandinavia is good, of course, because you have artillery and so on, and a ton of fire support. And I didn't know too much what to play, and I figured out, well, I might as well just play Scandi as well, but mechanized because I'm better with mechanized. And yeah, this is my signature deck. I play it a lot, and yeah, let's try to do that. But I still was not very confident in this one, especially because I knew this would probably rely on fob sniping and artillery sniping, and yeah, I have the beacon 1A and not the beacon 1C, so not good. As you can see, I am saying that if I win I kit, and this is true. I promised if I win the tournament to kit the game, and you will see if it actually happened. And here we go, so I'm going pretty heavy toward Bravo and also toward Alpha to defend. The rest is defensive on Foxtrot. I'm playing the fob to the beacon 1A because on this map it's better than on other map. If it was of course on like I don't know punch, but I could never play mechanized with fob. And I also think Scout Defender on the right and the left. On the left it's mostly just information, that's really infiltration. And on the right it's for infiltration, maybe if I snipe him. Because he has a big get beaten by beacon 1C is just so fucking annoying. And already you can see he's doing that sneaky opening, sending unit on the free building, and that really fucked me. On top of that, he's also destroying my RBS, which is very bad. It was the most important unit, and it was the first one on the back. At least I believe his his thought you were gonna die, or maybe not. Also trying to micro, he's also sending a seed very fast, so bad. Yeah, his Fennec Totu survived, yeah, because of the seed. Seed a lot of point in the investment for him, and even if my units are a little bit blocked off by this Yagari 19, at least my fire support was able to fire a little bit against them, so not as bad as it could have been. The bad part is Sturvy getting shot at. I also tried to attack the buff with my block 15 and the automatic, and it worked. Yeah, so a very fast buy of ASF that actually worked, which normally doesn't happen to me. Normally when I buy ASF early, just that, but this time it was good. A racing base defense, I know this takes to do it. Lose my automatic like get retarded in this position. I don't know why. I think I missed my curse the smoke. Finally dealing with the Yagari 19. And I still have unit on Bravo, so it really scared me a lot, but I made it work somehow. This was a very strange opening from him, I have to say. Try to get a side shot, but of course it's miss. True, I'm not really sure if it was actually a side shot. It could have been just a normal front shots in this case, but doesn't matter. Buying the beacon very fast to try to fob snipe him. Like, yeah, it's pretty conservative, but I don't know what to do other than that against the beacon ones. It's just monstrous units, especially on this map. And he's also pushing on Foxtrot because I was playing pretty weak this side. I don't know what to do. So I just give up Foxtrot for free, which is always a bad position. And I'm basically sending my unit toward Bravo to basically just both exchange one pointer. And you see, this is where the loss of my RBS was very bad, because just imagine if I had the RBS instead of the Dragoner, or in conjunction with the Dragoner here. But that would make it so hard for him to block me, basically. His SRV 1-1 will not even be able to contest it. Yeah. So very, very strange opening from both of us, really. But not what normally the game looked like, but this is what it looked like when you play in tournament. Like, there's a lot of meta and braining and thing that basically would never happen in normal game, but because you know the opponent, you know also how he gonna play, you can do a lot of things differently, really. So he's either very fast, it's pretty standard for him to do that. And I countercard pretty late, and yeah, that's not very good. Now he's gonna have I believe between 60 and 80 conquest point lead. And on the ground I'm behind him because I don't have fully Bravo, but he has fully Foxtrot. So I'm behind, and that's already not a good opening. I mean, prop to him to doing that. It was a pretty surprise opening. Fair to say that greyhound is a very good player on opening. He tends, especially in tournament, to do good opening, to surprise people, and that's why I prefer to play. He's a bit safe against him, so I can beat him on the micro and the later stage of the game. Because as you can see, he has pretty put me on the back foot already. So he has an SF as well. And I'm... Oh no, it's not an SF, what the fuck? Ah, okay, it was a buff. Okay, okay. Doesn't matter. And I tried to move a little bit out my Dragoner, but yeah, but it's not possible. The SRV is just his own SRV is watching out in a very weird position. I have to say, normally people make a smoke cloud for a tank here, but not only just temporarily, not for 8 minutes into the game. My A7 getting just completely cut off. That was just a mistake on my own. With the vegan, very strange choice of ISF. Still, I get the trait, so it's not that bad actually. I see the Fenecto 2 that he reloaded earlier, right? So I have to buy a unit, and then you can see the big mistake on his part, moving a little bit too far and very close to the STRV. 1 of 3D, so good at this close run, and on top of that I get super lucky to get I think it's computer reset, and that's just so bad for him because he lost for free his tank, and not only that, but on top of that, that leaves the Dragoners completely unsupported, so that's like 4 units lost, and yeah, and the position as well. So at this point I was thinking, oh, that's basically the 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 move I needed to just get back into this game. Now before I was a little bit behind, but now even though I'm behind in terms of ground, I have a good position in terms of units. That becomes much less of a problem. Thing is very this Fennec Totu, which is coming in, and I don't have in the A. My automatic is still not yet here. He has an acid on the sky, and so it's very anchored for me to activate. I don't have the SF to stop it, and I tried to aim at the puff, but I forgot to move my tank in the cloud smoke because I was too focused on his seed. I didn't even kill it, and I lose both of my tank like an idiot. And that was a mistake on the board, a very big mistake. I didn't think he would be that ballsy to send the Fennec to win. Now I have lost my 2 tank, and it's completely turned the game again in his favor. I've also lost my infantry. I can see Falcus Maragger 19 trying to bomb them, but I think I miss. They move too fast and I miss. At least I didn't lose the plane. And he's also counter artillerying, and I figured it out before the shell hit, but it didn't matter. The damage is too fast, too powerful. I got stunned, and then bam, he's dead. At least I got one more, but it's very huge. He's giving up again, so extending his lead, and now I'm just playing on the back foot very hard. So as you can see, yeah. Like I said before, the Fallschirmjäger 19 are still alive. I think this is them because they move just too fast. So my Fate Icon couldn't hit, and he micro hit well. So I actually lost my Dragoner without getting a shot off. The auto magic. Now he has units on the middle as well, on some tree line. Trying to play very aggressive with the auto magic on Bravo, because I know I have basically something to do. It's not like I can't wait. Just wait behind and play from behind. This is just bad position, and I have to do something. Maybe playing mid, but as you can see, I got bombed. My Leaf Garden just got shelled just after they arrive. Beacon too good. And yeah, it's situation is basically getting worse and worse. I'm forced to unmove my Falcus Mayager to not get killed by fake 20 meter. At least I can buy the block 15, so yeah, going in for the free kill. I mean, it's not free in terms of point, but at least I know my block 15 is virtually not on risk, virtually safe here. Can't get the kill before. So, but yeah, at least he has to play more careful. Finally, Malif Garden are on Delta, which could be a way to counter it, but doing a push on Delta while not having the Bravo Forest is pretty dangerous. So I'm trying to move it out, but he moved his Fashiomager very well. And let me back. On top of that, I don't have enough recon on the middle, and that's just so exposed. That's like just I could get side shot from anywhere. And I still don't have the beacon, and he still have his own, so I'm getting shell, man. I'm getting shell. Finally getting the vision on this unit, and could have get a side shot as well, but yeah, 2 times in a row. I'm guessing all my luck was lost after the first engagement, and my poor lab, and I lose the infantry on Delta as well because yeah, they were too panicked, too low HP, and they're dead, so it's pushed down. It's now trying to push on Bravo. Maybe I can do something. And yeah, the worst. I buy the beacon, and just at the moment I buy the beacon, he's infiltrating me. Just, and it's one of the worst infiltration when someone do that, when someone is just doing this bullshit of spawn kill. Of course he's gonna go ha ha ha, oh my god, why you complain? But yeah, I mean, spawn kill is just so fucking weird mechanic. Just completely retarded. The game has this type of exploit. So I lost my second beacon, so now I know he gonna bomb me for all the game. And I won't be able to do the same. It's gonna be horrible. And if only I had already ground, I could just camp or maybe go along with it, but since I'm already behind, that's like super bad. And you can see the power, like, my Dragoner just come out and bam, they're dead already. Almost could have got a shot on his automatic, but couldn't. He pulled out at the last moment. And I forgot about the Stormer in my base, because I thought the fighting Falcon should kill him, but apparently he dodged. And I lose more of my tank in the middle, and it's just getting worse and worse. Finally they get dealt with, and not only with because I think they killed for more than 200 points of units. And as well they killed the transport of the Dragoner, so they won't go very far after killing the Stormer. So very annoying unit. So I got so desperate at this point. I was thinking, well, if I don't kill his CV blindly, he just over, and he might have tried to just go with the easiest position, the most known position, because he CV up very fast, and most of the time a player when he CV up very fast tend to send us a CV here. And as you can see, I guessed it right. He was CV up so fast, he just sent to the fastest position, and that's also a little bit of like, I have to say. Not free, not real. I lost a fighting falcon, very important unit, so not the best in the world. But I maybe can work out with that to. I don't think at this point I will not lose. I was honest with me and just thinking I would lose, but maybe I can not lose by 500. I can make some CV to some conquest point because of, you see, I'm ticking right now. Maybe I can push on Bravo and kill his CV, and then it will just become equalized. But of course he's attacking mid as well, so it's not as good as I think it was. And I'm losing my automatic to what? Did I lose my automatic to the beacon? Are you fucking serious? Oh, this thing just hurts me so hard during this game. And yeah, with that, I had nothing left on mid and lose this side, so even if I win Bravo now, I know he gonna probably CV up. Not the easiest position to CV up, but still very hard to for me to kill, and because I don't have enough unit and I have very little control. I don't even have a backline of infantry to stop the bleed. That's the only thing I can do is maybe push on Bravo, and even then I like some key thing like a second AA. The only AA I have is automatic, and I almost lost it. If it was not for the radar AA micro, I dodged it, and that was very close. Much too close for my own appreciation. Sending 5 fangs and try to kill some infantry. I think it was not a goodbye. Could have killed his auto magic, but of course I was not lucky. I mean, it's only hard and too much accurate. His CV is armored and just get out. I was hoping it was an infantry CV, like the Delta one, but it was not. So even if I had the city, he would have escaped, and yeah, he just escaped, and my attack is basically shut down. And the only thing I have would be these two Stormer in CV19, 13 to stop the bleed. Not only trying to not even trying to win, just trying to stop the bleed. And it was still a very high demand. Still, he places CV wrong, and I got very lucky CV snipe. Sorry. Very lucky CV snipe. So at least the bleed is stopped, and I bomb again on Alpha and try to play with it. maybe get some of his AA, because I know greyhound tend to be lacking of his AA sometime, to not play very good with it. But this game he was playing much better than what I anticipated with his AA. He was macroing well, and sometimes you will even see him dodge my seed, which is quite a high move, and that's the type of thing that really does a good amount of thing, because not only I don't kill his moto magic, but on top of that I'm losing ammunition in time. Now second attack with the CV-19, but he has his own CV-19 and Yagai 19 as well. And there's Fallschirmjäger on the city, so it's he basically is more and more enforced in this city than before, and it becomes just harder and harder for me to come back. And I even decided to send maybe some unit on Foxtrot. Maybe he has nothing, but even when that's probably not the case. Pretty strange for him to not see any tank on Bravo. I would have expected him to get a tank really. Even today I'm still surprised he didn't send any. Maybe he was not believing I will attack? I don't know. Maybe he was not convinced. I find it strange. Bingo evac for his puff here for a very long time, and bingo evacing just just in front of my automagic, not a good time. Almost lost it, but he didn't, and I lose my own Falcon. Still now I know I can activate my automagic, but didn't kill any plane, even his ISF get out. But it can at least fire infantry, and so huge damage. Problem is that CV is on Alpha now and I have literally nothing to contest. I can't push this. And you can see he has a new CV, and it's again an armored CV, but he go on the left, and while I still get some control on the city, I have nothing to push the left, and my push is basically just playing out to mud. And even if I push here, I have to do something on Alpha, and that's just problematic. Because the bunker are pretty hard to push on top of that. So trying to maybe get him with some because you know I know it's a meme sometimes, but when you're behind you should play plane, because they're play on RNG, and sometimes maybe you can get the fucking luckiest RNG and destroy your opponent hope, even if it was like super ahead. But no, RNG not too much on my part, and on top of that I missed micro, so didn't happen. Lose an MLU, and his ASF just escaped everything. So very bad. +3. It was enough for him to get the 500, and as I said before, I was playing just to not give him the 500 points, because I know it's very little, but in a tournament you really want to not give yourself a victory point when the rule like this tournament said if there is a draw, we count the number of conquest points earned throughout the best of 3, because that means you can basically just play for the draw in the third match. That's what it means. So I was basically playing for that. So to be able to draw in the second match and not lose the game if it draw, not lose the series if there is a draw in the third game. So as you can see, Foxtrot was protected, so that's my hope of getting this here. Shavered. Waiting for more fire support to get in alpha and maybe try to push back. While I'm trying to get the CV on Bravo, and it's so close. It's so close. I know it's here, but it's so far away at the same time, you know. That goes along with before when both my beacon got killed. Just imagine if I had the beacon right now. I would just shell this fucking forest and maybe get the kill. Got the vision on his CV. Very strong. He forgot to smoke. I got a 5-second window when there was no smoke, and that was enough for his CV to die. Now the M41 spam getting worked. As you can see on Bravo, he has 3 Agar 19 and I have lost my bombers. I have nothing to kill them. Yes, so close to his CV, but so far away at the same time. Trying to get his automatic, and yeah, got unlucky again. Or I don't know, maybe it was micro for his fight. Maybe it was micro actually, because you're gonna see just this one. This one is purely micro. You see, he deactivate and go back, and basically the missile continue to guide the last node position of the automatic, and just hit the ground instead of hitting. Still, I got back the control of Alpha, but I'm just playing for not losing, and really at this point I was still losing too much. So I'm gonna just be kind to you and just not make you watch the 5 last minute like I was basically just trying to survive, and then I get pushed back, and that's not really interesting. I'm gonna just skip to the last moment and where he basically win, and you're gonna see AKD that is pretty one-sided, I have to say. Not the worst of the worst, but still pretty one-sided. And that was thanks to first his opening, pretty good opening, really caught me off guard. Then the moment where I lost my my 2 SCRV, one of 3D to his Fenecto 2, which was a really big miss micro on my part and misplay, and then him killing both my beacons, so I have nothing to counter them, and basically was just waiting for him to bomb me, and I couldn't bomb him, and I had lost a many points, and I couldn't do anything. I was already behind in ground and CV, and it just make it worse and worse. So at this point I had lost to 500 points, which he had not in the first game. So that basically means at this point it was 1-1 on the series, and because of that he would be able to get a win in the series unless I win the third game. Even if we draw in the third game, that still mean I would have lost. I would lose the series. So pretty hard on my side, and on top of that, I had to send my deck first, so it was very bad situation. And you will see how it played out, how it played out. And just last thing, it was on nuclear winter, so maybe that wasn't that bad for me because at least nuclear winter is a map I play well. So yeah, see you in the next one.